Hey, what's up guys? John here. Rolls-Royce is now giving a 4% pay raise and a $2,500 bonus to 14,000 employees. We're seeing Target's doing it, Walmart's doing it, large construction companies are doing it, all the big corporations are doing it. Why are they doing this? It's the big question. And how is this going to impact the job market? Well, I think we're going to see some really interesting things change. We're going to start to see these large corporations get much more aggressive with capitalizing on their brand. Let me give you an example. Rolls-Royce, what do they sell? They sell luxury. They sell success. They sell a staple that people look at and they say, you know what, that person made it, right? That's what Rolls-Royce sells. And so if they have to increase the value of a vehicle by 1% or 2%, they can easily do it. It's not as if they're going to lose their customer base off of that. They already understand that they're going to pay a lot for what Rolls-Royce represents. Whereas Target and Walmart, what do they represent? Discounts, bargains, right? People go there to shop, value shop, right? And so that being said, there's less competition. You're not gonna be able to go out there and buy something for less, right? And so Walmart and Target and Rolls-Royce and these construction companies, they have pricing power. And so I believe what we're likely gonna be seeing here is more and more companies really flex their pricing power. And I think we're gonna see a very big shakeout in the job market. I think that the high-valued, skilled employees are going to really be able to demand a certain price, a really high price for their skill. And other low-valued skills are going to get diluted and watered down in this job market as interest rates rise and the economy starts to shake out and small and medium-sized businesses really start to get wrecked. So what is this lesson that we can learn here? Get a very important high-value skill and position yourself in a strong organization with long-term options. Ideally, you can put yourself in a place to where you can capitalize on these trends. And all the while, maybe you're exploring other side hustles or other business models or other things in which you can, grow and scale on the side and then eventually have your own thing. Right? But understand what's happening in the job market. It's going to be very big. Rolls-Royce is giving 14,000 employees almost $2,500 each as a cash bonus amid deepening cost of living crisis. Workers were told on Monday that the firm plans to provide cash sums of $2,459 to 11,000 shop floor workers and 3,000 junior managers. Shop floor staff, who are represented by a union, will also receive a 4% pay raise on top of the bonus. Backdated to March this year as first reported by Sky News, Rolls-Royce later confirmed the news to Insider through company spokesperson. The bonus and salary increase combined equate to 9% pay rise for the 11,000 shop floor workers, the company told Insider. We are living through exceptional times with economic uncertainty largely driven by the continuing impact of the global pandemic and more recently, war in Ukraine. What we're also seeing as well is people no longer just have one job. They have two jobs. They have three jobs, right? People are constantly shopping around. And so doing something like this, if they have three jobs and they're going to quit one of them, the last one they're going to quit is probably going to be Rolls-Royce, right? They're going to go where they're treated best. All of this impacting each of us at home, at work, and our pockets. Rolls-Royce spokesperson told Insider this is the first time the company has ever paid a cash sum related to the economic climate rather than the performance. Rolls-Royce joins a growing number of firms offering to support workers as a rampant inflation accelerated by the war in Ukraine causes of the living, fuel, and food and surge globally. Now, what this is also doing too is it's pushing small businesses even harder. Now, small businesses are saying, geez, how do I compete with this? I'm dealing with inflation. I don't have economies of scale. Everything is very expensive. And I don't have the pricing power. I don't have the brand where I can, take care of this issue. And so they're getting even more and more squeezed by large corporations that are offering these bonuses, these incentives, and setting the tone that this is how employees should be treated. Now, it's a very unique dynamic because how America was and how the world was just a few years ago was that people were paid based on the value that they created, right? And so now because of the cost of living and because of, third-party circumstances, now all of this weight is being pushed onto the employers. And now the employers, the ones that can stand up and, write the checks will, and the other ones are going to, I think, have a challenge. U.S. inflation rose 8.6% in the year to May 2022, while in the UK, the latest official figure shows inflation of 7.8% in 12 months to April. Data for May is released Wednesday. Pay in both nations lagged behind prices increased to 4.8% for U.S. private sector employees to the year March 2022 and 8% between February and April to UK employees. In the memo, East said that given the current climate, a simple wage increase is not affordable and would be irresponsible as it could damage the future competitiveness of the company by adding too much cost to the long-term wage bill at times of such high uncertainty. Junior managers will receive their pay rise in August this year, while shop floor workers get theirs once is agreed with their union. Rolls-Royce, which is separate from the car manufacturer of the same name, employs 20,000 people in the UK. Its income is heavily reliant on production of aviation engines for the likes of Boeing. As a result, the company had to make thousands of workers redundant during the pandemic as global travel ground to a halt, right? And now this construction company in Nebraska, the CEO is reportedly giving employees $2,000 bonuses to offset inflation, which has reached the highest level in 41 years. So almost the same numbers, right? With U.S. inflation reaching the highest in 41 years, ordinary wage increases are falling well short of matching the higher cost of living. For Chris Hawkins, the president and CEO of Hawkins Construction in Nebraska, the math showed that employees at his company would come up at about 3% short of inflation after their normal raises. To help offset these costs, he told Construction Dive, each of the company's 340 hourly workers will receive a $1,000 bonus check. In April, a second bonus of $1,000 is scheduled for August. It's really difficult to overpay for talent, Hawkins told the publication. You can spend a lot on talent and not regret it. The bonuses do come with a request. Be focused, be a little more efficient, Hawkins said. Take 5 minutes to unravel your extension cord instead of 10. You can help us stay cost competitive. Nate Harper, who has been with Hawkins for 17 years, said he hoped other companies would follow suit. Everybody knows the problem there, but figuring out how to help the individuals who are carrying you, that's something a lot of companies could learn from. Hawkins Construction didn't immediately respond to comment, right? This is what we're going to be seeing. We're going to see some really huge changes coming to the job market in 2022, 2023. We're going to see more and more and more of these incentives and more, of these bonuses that are going to be contributed. But the big question is, what does this mean for small business and how does small business navigate? I think there's actually huge opportunities here for small business. Some people would say, it's just all bad news for small business. It's really not, because what's going to happen is there's going to be so many people out there that say, you know what, I was at a job, I was treated okay, everything was fine, but inflation snuck up on me. It was a third-party problem, and it took over my life, and I don't want to go through this situation and get laid off again. So I need to, partner up. I need to, start my own business. I need to start my own thing. I need to do something different, right? We're going to have millions and millions and millions of Americans with that same mindset of starting something new. So if you're looking to start your own company, you're looking to build out your own brand, you're looking to do something, this is a great time to find talent. This is a great time to find a business partner. This is a great time to start something new. In times of uncertainty, that's when most of the wealth is made. And I think we're stepping into one of those times, and I think you can make a lot of money with the right business plan, the right partners, and the right strategy. If you'd like to get started on YouTube, you need help with your credit, or if you want to invest in real estate when the market crashes, cashnow.video. Subscribe here. Also subscribe to my second YouTube channel. It's an interactive show and a podcast. The link for that is pinned at the top comment below. And you can follow me on Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn, and Twitter. And catch you guys in the next video.